going on, everybody? It's your boy Don Illuminati, aka Don Mula, back with another one. This one I want to talk about time management, and who we giving our time to, what we're giving our time to. You know what I'm saying? Because we gotta beware of all the many tricks that Satan has out there. You see what I'm saying? His number one objective is to keep you distracted. You feel what I'm saying? So if you find yourself being entertained by things that are not of God, that are not of the spirit of righteousness, then you want to start trying to put your time into other things other than that. You know what I'm saying? Spend less time doing these things and figure out what they are, who they are, and try to start like weaning it out. We got to start consolidating our time to specific tasks, specific individuals. You know what I'm saying? We gotta give ourselves a chance to have that opportunity to do things that are of God. You know what I'm saying? Because God is not, He's not gonna sit there and present you opportunities while it looks like you're literally in the midst of dancing at Satan's party. It look like you having fun. So he figured like, all right, that's what you want. You feel what I'm saying? But if you can develop the time to get God to understand, like, look, this I want to be on your type time. You know what I'm saying? I want to give my time to you. I want you to talk to me. I want to see signs by you. I want to hear messages by you. So I'm gonna be entertained by these things, and I'm gonna take the time and put into those things and just marinate myself, marinate my spirit, my function, my mentality, and the changing to being on a different type of time. You know what I'm saying? So we got to realize that the enemy is always on his type time and he's always fighting against us. You know what I'm saying? So the minute that we sleeping, you know what I'm saying, we got to make up. We constantly making up out here. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to be a soldier and out here and you think you're fighting on your own. You're not the only one fighting. You may be fighting on your own, but you're not the only one fighting. You're not alone. You know all this, you know what I'm saying? As we can see at this point, it's many of us. You feel what I'm saying? But really, what is y'all going to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not really get me started. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get me started because when is we going to really like grab a hold of this and say, you know what? Y'all can't even talk no more. We got this under full control. Under full control. When those things happen, these things happen after the enemy has been defeated. You understand what I'm saying? This is not just applying pressure. This is keeping your foot on their neck. You know what I'm saying? And making the enemy your footstool, like the Bible said it was going to do. You feel what I'm saying? So if we can take the time to build ourselves and understand what we got to do to go through with this full fight, you feel what I'm saying? Maybe, just maybe, we might build up those weapons of warfare and that armor that we're going to need against the wild darts, the fiery darts of the devil, and all his tactics and all his guests, his scoffers. All these people like to play with Satan. They like to play with Satan. It's almost like, forget, you don't gotta play with a Ouija board in my face. All you gotta do is play in my face like, you know, you're trying to bring in some type of entity, or you're trying to change anything that is unrighteous. Anything that's righteous of me. You know what I'm saying? You constantly trying to present unrighteous things in front of me. You constantly want me to know that you're doing unrighteous things. I don't give a damn what these people do. You don't got a time to argue with them and be worried about them, because even doing that is giving the energy and giving the enemy attention, and he loves that. You feel what I'm saying? So the more they can do that, the more that they see that these things that they're doing that's unrighteous affects you, the more they see that, the more they're gonna keep doing it, and the more you're gonna know that's the enemy, dog. Like, come on, bro. Like, when we gonna get it together? When we gonna, because we gotta we gotta put away these individuals so we can have room for the other visuals that we can surround ourselves by, because we got some things to talk about very soon. You understand what I'm saying? And you literally, you can't be on your own with this. We are up against many, okay? Many. and they are in design form where they can just operate in a certain way, and your whole day is screwed. You know what I'm saying? So who do you have on your side? You know what I'm saying? What's your backbone? You know what I'm saying? We got to stand together. We got to stand together. We got to come together. That means we got to surround ourselves with these type of people. We can't just say, "Oh, we got to stand together." Like, "Oh, he's standing and I'm standing." No, we actually had to come together. We got to come together and operate. We got to come together and make plans. We got to come together and discuss and organize and see how we're going to fight it back against these plans that they got against us. We got to come together. We can't just keep talking about what we got to do and what we're going to do and we're going to stand do this, but we're not doing it. You understand what I'm saying? So the best way that we could do that is by supporting. You know what I'm saying? Let me know you here. You dropped in, you seen this video, you feel like it's some real type talk. Or, you know what I mean? I might be one of the people that's on that type time that's like, show your support. So like share it. I don't know how you'll do it on YouTube nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how it's really done, but I know how to get up here and upload a video and talk my shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? At this point, it's like I care what it do, but I really don't care what it do. You feel what I'm saying? I only care because I'm supposed to, as a nature of me being a caring being. You feel what I'm saying? Like that comes with being a human being. But if you don't care, like why should I give a shit? If you don't care, I don't give a fuck. You feel me? If you care, I care. If you don't care, I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. The thing is, they want to constantly make us give a shit when we ain't really supposed to. We ain't supposed to. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not gonna hurt me if you don't make it into the kingdom of heaven. If you don't make it to the gates, you know what I'm saying? So let's understand that we ain't out here to fight for these people's souls like that. But we out here to put the word out. And if their soul is to be saved, then great. You know what I'm saying? You know, to God be the glory. To God be the glory, not to us. And souls don't belong to us. So what should it really matter? You know what I'm saying? Only thing that matters to us is that we doing his will. And that's it. You feel me? If they not, you know what I mean? That kind of like, you know what I mean? It ain't none of our business. Cause if it has to be our business, well, we gotta cast judgment. And and we don't want to do that to them, right? Right? All right, so stay away from them or cast judgment. But don't sit there and let them keep playing and playing, and you only stand quiet because you just don't want it to be no problems. Nah, eventually, because eventually you get to a bullet point, and you're gonna have to do something. You're gonna have to say something. But what is it gonna be? Is it gonna be beating around the bush? Is it gonna be sugarcoating with them? Is it gonna be playing the lines? Is it gonna be manipulating? No, it need to be foot down. I'm sick of this shit. We're done. You don't want to live a certain lifestyle. You step your ass on outside of that circle, and I'm gonna keep my ass on inside the circle until you get it together with the Most High and you trying to abide by His commandments. I ain't saying I'm perfect, but until I see you trying to do things righteous and not everything that you think is provoking a righteous person, all right, you gonna keep your ass on outside them lines. Don't. Other than that, we ain't talking about nothing. It's just war. So anything other than that, whatever your words is, you're doing nothing but provoking me, which is now your enemy. You feel what I'm saying? I can freely say that because I already know that we are their enemy because we put fear in them. They're afraid of us. So they look at us like we're the enemy. But really we're not. But because they know how they design, they already gotta they already gotta know, like, enemy lines, enemy lines. Enemy on one side is the enemies of the other. And the enemy on this side is the enemy of the other. So they're both enemies. You feel what I'm saying? So it ain't it's like whether who's good or who's bad. An enemy is an enemy. An enemy could be a bad. An enemy could be a good. You feel me? So consider me the enemy. You feel me? But I'm just on the good side. And they fear that. They fear the fact that you got people who will openly say, you know what? I am an enemy of the enemy. Come on, dog. If you got a problem with me, I got a problem with you. Straight up. You want to do something about it, whatever, dog. Like, I don't know what you got whipped up. I don't know what you got whipped up. But if you think you're gonna be playing games, if this is over a soul, and your first move is to play games, like dog, my first move could just knock you right off the board. You feel what I'm saying? Like checkmate, cuz like you feel what I'm saying? So these enemies don't really understand what the real soldiers are suited up for. You feel me? Because yeah, we can tell you that gospel talking all that. We're gonna tell you all that. And this ain't about putting my Bible down and have to take care of business. No, I'm gonna do this business with my Bible standing up. Why? Because I always gotta remember where I came from. Always gotta in the times of war, that's what I remember. I want to remember where I came from the most in times of war. So guess what? No matter how far and how deep in this war I get, how far I go, I'm gonna remember where I came from. I'm gonna keep that right with me, Doug, at all times. Why? Because the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want, make me lie down in green pastures, leading me beside still waters. You know what I'm saying? You restore my soul, leading me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear what? No evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff comfort me. Thou prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemies, even on the battlefield. There is. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. Always gonna be with me, dog. Always. Always. It's your boy Doc Illuminati. Figure out where we spending our time at, man. Don't give time to the enemy. Don't give no place to him, and don't entertain him. You know what I'm saying? It's time to turn that off. You know what I mean? New vibration. Your boy Doc Illuminati. Till next time. Peace.